In today's video, I'm going to teach you how many rows and columns are there in Excel. Let's start by opening Microsoft Excel. When your workbook loads, you'll see a single worksheet with a familiar grid. The horizontal lines are rows, and they're numbered down the left side. The vertical lines are columns, labeled across the top. That grid is the foundation of everything you build in Excel. In modern versions of Excel, specifically Excel 2007, and later on both Windows and Mac, the worksheet size is fixed. That means the maximum number of rows and columns is set by Excel and can't be expanded. You can hide rows and columns or split your data across multiple sheets, but the grid itself has a hard limit. So how big is it? Each worksheet contains exactly 1,576 rows. If you scroll all the way down, you'll see the last row number at the bottom of the sheet. This huge capacity is designed to handle very large data sets, but remember that performance will still depend on your computer and the complexity of your formulas. Large files with many calculations can feel slow, even if you haven't filled every row. Now let's talk about columns. Each worksheet has 16,384 columns. They're labeled starting at A, moving through B, C, and so on to Z, then continuing to AA, AB, and all the way to XFD. XFD is the very last column. This lettering system is essentially a base 26 count using letters, which is why you eventually end up with three-letter column headers. If you're ever unsure whether you've reached the end, check the headers. The first row is 1, and the last is 1,448,576. The first column is A, and the last is XFD. These limits are consistent across modern Excel versions, so you can rely on them when planning how to structure large data sets, pivot tables, and reports. For context, older versions of Excel were much smaller. Excel 2003 and earlier supported 65,536 rows and 256 columns, ending at column 4. The big jump to 1,048,576 rows and 16,384 columns arrived with Excel 2007, and that standard has remained ever since. If you encounter a legacy file or a screenshot from an older tutorial, that's why the numbers might not match what you see today. To wrap up, modern Excel worksheets have 1,048,576 rows and 16,384 columns, labeled from A to XFD, and those limits are fixed. Use this knowledge to design your workbooks confidently and avoid surprises as your data grows. If the video has been helpful and want more tips, please subscribe to the channel. It's free.